NERDSoul.
Lay ill kid at one youngster holding it down, bringing that street geek and nerd. So, what is up, my people? Today, thumbnails, anime-ish team up. What's up, man? We having a good time. We're a little under the weather, but we gonna make it, all right? So, I'm gonna start off with a young brother, you know what I'm saying, known to y'all as Mark Dub. Say what's up.
Hey, yo, I appreciate that. You said I was young. Uh, it is Mark Dub, part man, part thug. It's my heart for what hearts are made for. And I could not get that out just now. I don't know what was going on. But good morning, all.
All right. Over to Cooper Blurtish. What's up, man?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today? Happy to be back. We took a week off. We all a little under the weather, but it ain't gonna stop us. It's beating us up like the villains of My Hero, but we gonna fight back like Goku and them. Yeah, even him. That's what he do. He fight. We fight.
Yeah, Goku be struggling, man. He got it. It's about the struggle, man. It's about the struggle in them streets, and Goku got it. Now,
I'm trying not to die like Goku.
Oh yeah, but it's all good because you gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? You gonna come back, so you gonna be all right. Now, we also have in the house. A young lady that put me on to a show. I haven't finished just yet, but I'm excited about. I gotta give it up to Ninja Sama Cosplay.
Hey,
good morning, good evening, good night. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yup.
sound a little distant, but I hear you.
No problem. This is technology, being technology.
Sound like you like on the run in a bunker a little bit.
Yo, man.
I was trying to use my headset. but I need a better headset.
Oh yeah, you mad too now. Yeah, we got you.
Anyhow, not muffled anymore. I came out from the tunnel. It is Ninja Sama Cosplay. Nice to be here once again, fellas.
Word up. Now, before we get started, I'm gonna give the floor to Coop because Coop always be hitting you in last second. Coop, is there anything you want to talk about before I say peace on this show today?
Hey, you know what? Since I like to do weird stuff sometimes, can I be really weird?
Would you please say something?
Can you?
Ninja and Ninja, don't get on me. I know this because you know how I define anime is anything animated for me. I know for everybody that may not be it. But I want to show love to a show that I got Mark involved in. We just talked about it on our podcast. It's not an anime, but goddamn it, it's one of the best animated things out there. Vox Machina. I am loving it. Oh my god, how I'm loving it. I've you know, here's the thing. I never played Dungeons and Dragons.
All right.
I watched the all ages friendly show growing up. Me and my brother, rest in peace to my brother, so it had fond memories. You know, I didn't really associate till I knew what they were saying. I don't watch Critical Role. I didn't know who the hell they was. You know, like, all right, good for them. But when I tell you it took just one episode, just one, to suck me in, the writing, and Mike, you'll love this. I don't know if you watched the show, but they ain't taking hundreds of episodes just to do one thing. They doing a lot in a short amount of time. Like,
Yes.
Cause they got to. It's like a road. It's almost like a travel show. It's like, you know, adventure. But you know how some adventure shows they dwaddle and they do a lot of goofy stuff or whatever.
All right.
Like, the show is always in motion. It's not out now. It's not kid friendly. This ain't for NERDSoul Light.
Not. No, it's not.
The humor may not be for everybody, but the action, you'll love the action. Like, I promise you. I mean, and even though dragons is in the name, but whatever power set dragons are in Dungeons and Dragons, they serious. So I just wanted to give love to Vox Machina, because as far as action, me and my friends, Mark, shout out to the homie Camp. When you hear this, we can't wait. Like, it drops every Thursday. And then get this, Mike, they do something that you also like. They drop 3 episodes at a time. So it's like you get a little mini movie every week. You know, it's only 12 episodes. But it's also probably business-wise, you know, next week or a week and a half, Ant-Man come out, other stuff come out, you know, Amazon, like, look, we want
Yeah,
y'all
I
to
guess
have
I
your
guess I gotta
eyes
get
on.
my tickets for that. I guess I don't know. I'm still undecided, but
I'm
continue
going.
on the Vox Machina.
You know, we gonna see it.
I guess I gotta see it because of Kang.
Well, you ain't got to, but well, yeah, for Kang, gotta do it for Kang, man.
You gotta
But-
see Kang. I'm so excited, man. Jonathan Majors is, I mean, he's doing the circuit, man, the night show circuit. Him and Paul Rudd were doing it. He's talking about being a clown at Yale. Like,
Wow.
I don't know, man. I'm excited about Jonathan
But
Majors
just
man,
to-
being Kang.
Just to wrap up my live fest for Vox, all I can say is, try it a couple episodes for folks who have not tried it. And I admit, I didn't try it for like several months. I was like, what is Vox like? It looks cool, but I don't know what the hell Critical Role is. I don't care about Dungeons and Dragons. I get it.
Mhm.
Stranger Things brought it all back. You ain't even gotta know nothing of Dungeons and Dragons to like this. If you like action, barbarians cutting up stuff, magic elves,
Man,
magic knives, thieves,
It's so well written, man.
uppity noble people with guns,
I
magic
might have to-
gnomes.
I might have to give it another shot because I hadn't watched it for a while, and I was like, "Well, hey, it looks cool. Let me check it out." I'm not really big on the Critical Role crew and all that, but I was like, "Let me check it out."
Like I said, I haven't watched not one of their podcasts.
Well, see,
or
I
whatever.
just know from like clips and stuff that I've seen. I was just like, all right, whatever. But the humor didn't really hit it for me. I was like, I see the joke y'all are making, but I don't think it's funny.
Whatever it is, it probably works better in animation because I wouldn't want to see these jokes coming out of just regular people mouths. It works for me.
Not regular people mouth.
I was gonna be real life people because it'd be like, and they just rolling, dice. It would get on my nerves. But you put it to a story and it fits within something. Kudos to them. So I'm gonna pass.
I think I'll see if I can give it another shot. Because I watched like part of one episode and I was like, maybe I'm just, I'm not in tune with the people. Because I was like, I ain't.
So you watched episode 1, right?
Yeah.
Can I spoil just a smidge?
Yeah, sure. Because
That's me.
if I try it again and still feel the same way, I ain't gonna finish it.
All I can say is by episode 2, they kill a goddamn dragon. So it ramps up.
Okay.
So
Nice to see them move along. But
Well,
Amazon need to go and bring back that that real animated show they got. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say his name yet because they say it's gonna be late this year, so I ain't gonna say his name yet. You know what I'm saying? But he's a young brother. He wears yellow and blue. You know what I'm saying? He's like the Mr. UCLA, I guess. But
hey, the teaser was great though. The teaser was funny.
I as far as Amazon shows go, first of all, talking back from it, the teaser I didn't feel was needed. It was a little too meta for me. We just want the content. We know that it takes a while to make a good show. That's fine. Like, I get it. It was a jab to the fans, and the fans in any fandom could be rabid. So I just didn't. I'm like, we know it's coming. I didn't necessarily need y'all taking the
Thank you.
taking it out of it.
Say it, then just say it.
Yeah, so I was like, it really wasn't even a teaser. It was just more like, just you wait. It's like, well, we waiting already, so that's fine. But
it was an elaborate troll job.
Yeah, but it was low hanging bait. Like it didn't really get a rise out of me. It was just kind of like, okay, pointless.
Let me say something about all this troll stuff. Can we please leave in popular media? Can we please leave behind the troll meta? We look at the internet stuff. Because everything that's come out that's been like that has been whack outside
it's
of
gonna date. It's gonna date a lot of content.
It's gonna be everything that's come out that's been like, hey, guess what? We watch the internet. We see what's going on. It's all been whack. It's all been self-serving. It's all been a big pat on the back to themselves of a whole bunch of writers in the room laughing at their own jokes, and it's not funny. It's not interesting, and it's boring.
I'll say this.
And it's not. Oh, also, just because you say, "Hey, this is something that we're doing," it doesn't make you smart. It doesn't make it smart.
Yeah, the whole "we know that you," the whole "I know that you know" thing can get a little old, especially if you're so hyper invested into the now. Like, people were complaining about this now, so we're gonna make a trailer about this now. It is like a teaser, but it's like, if someone picks this show up 3 years from now, that's probably not gonna be relevant anymore. So it gets to the point where it's like, you can't be so much in the now and with your audience in the now that your content is no longer evergreen. It's too rooted into what happened in 2022 or whatever, or something like that.
It's kind of one of the problems I had with the second Wreck-It Ralph movie, but that's a whole different
Absolutely.
I didn't even watch it. I didn't even, for some reason.
It's actually not bad if you take away the stuff that they're trying to do on the internet.
It's to the point where, especially with Disney Pixar, like, speaking of evergreen content, is that's what they're vying for. You want to be able to put on Pinocchio with the exception of like some social stigmas and stuff. Let me preface that. But you want to be able to turn on Lion King whenever, and you can still watch it. Imagine Lion King, but they were making hashtag jokes or super relevant memes. So whenever it came out, 94, whenever the movie came out, then it would have lost some of that timeliness if they had the vernacular of that year or something. You would go turn that on now and say, oh, this, besides nostalgia, it would be like, oh, this is not as good as I remember, because it was so rooted in the year it came out. That's what happened with Wreck-It Ralph too. It's so rooted in how society functioned in the internet and that culture during that time, that even now some of the stuff they're talking about is like, okay, we've moved beyond that, and it's not even fun recalling it because it was cringy then, and now it's even more cringy because it's not even relevant.
Yeah, because they even Rick rolled at the end of the movie. It was like, come on, man.
All right, well, that's Disney be like a decade behind on jokes. I'll just say this: I'm not so bothered by it as much, as far as like a small teaser, as long as it's like. Now, I will say this: what I don't like is just like no definitive date. If you're gonna if you're going to do that, just give me. I would rather you have like a firm date within 3 months. But like, it's just that's the only thing that annoys me. I found it a little humorous. I like it. It's nothing. It's like an indifferent thing. It doesn't really bother me.
I'm honestly,
but here's the thing: for your best, imagine this: for your best animated project, or at least most popular, should it at best, because you seem to like it best, should it be indifferent? Should it?
No, I'm indifferent to the trailer. I'm just saying the trailer.
Yeah, but should you be indifferent to the trailer, or should you be like, oh,
a teaser should make you hype. That's the whole point of a teaser.
It's such a small teaser. I know another one is coming.
Imagine this. I got something small for you. Imagine this. We open up and all you hear is something getting hit. And then we cut to a shot where Invincible is straight. He has the lion dude by the collar, and he's punching him in the face over and over. And he's like, then he drops him and he says, I'm finally ready. Cut. Fall 2023. You'd be like, oh snap, round 2, baby. And that didn't take 5 minutes of meta whack jokes. You'd be like, oh, he been in the gym. He about to take his dad down. Everybody be hyped.
All I can say is this: how
we get 5 minutes of sitting around.
Oh boy,
we've been drawing and stuff.
You know how much how Self gets down. I mean, I don't expect much different from him. I just don't. Since it's his production, so I mean, like, I'm different, but I know another trailer's coming. But yeah, I know that they have rabbit ears, but sometimes I get it with the rabbit ears, man. Maybe that's
it's
just
Invincible.
Me.
It's about the fights. It's about the blood. Give me something like that Captain America that he was hitting the punching bag, and he was like, I'm ready. Like, that would have been a whole nother thing. We would have been like, oh.
To be fair, for your point, they don't even waste time doing that with Vox. They just be like, damn, drop it, let's go.
And you know what? Coop was saying it, like we were literally talking about that. I guess we bringing up Vox. I like Vox a lot. It's so good to me, Mike. I watched the recap of season 1 so that we could talk about season 2. I'm watching season 1 now. I like season 1. It's just as lit to me. I don't know. I like Scanlan. I relate.
Oh Lord.
Do it.
I watched Vox Machina season 1 when it came out live, and I'm waiting for this one to end so I can binge it, because that's, you guys know, that's kind of my preference.
You're gonna have a hell of a great
but-
binge because it's so bingeable.
But that being said, I do see, to Mike's point, is that there's a humor to the show that doesn't lend to everybody, because it kind of veers a little into the adult animation genre. So not everybody wants Castlevania type animation with inside job humor. Like some people will like that, some people won't, because it's just not. Some people might say, well, it's too gory for me, and then other people might say the humor takes it out of me. So I would recommend it to someone who would like the idea of it, but I also could see if someone's like, yeah, this is not really making me chuckle. Sometimes then I can see that too. Feel free to give it another go, but that type of humor is a through line throughout the entire show. So if it's not hitting by episode 1 or 2, then it's probably not going. It's not going to reside with you. Yeah, for sure.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? For those that like Vox, it's out there, y'all. It's out there.